Hi, in this video I'd like to explain why map IIQ modifiers are better than player IIQ and how to craft 8 modded maps for magic finding. Of course, gear IIQ is also very important and the best option is to mix them together. So here are the differences. Map IIQ sources are maps, scarabs and map fragments, party bonus, sextants and ivory watchstones. It also affects map drops, boxes and strong boxes. Map IIQ modifiers are not subject to diminishing returns rule, which means that every 1% is actually 1%. Player IIQ sources are gear, IIQ gems and flasks. It doesn't affect map drops, boxes and strong boxes. Player IIQ modifiers are subject to diminishing returns rule, which means that every additional IIQ percent is slightly less effective. If it's for example 100%, it won't be effective 100%, but a bit less. However, the official numbers are not revealed to the public. Another important thing is the fact that map IIQ and player IIQ are not additive, they're multiplicative, so the best strategy is to combine them both together for a great synergy. Now I'll show how I craft 8 modded maps which are only possible to get from corruption by using Val Orb or from corrupted item drops. First I chisel every map, next I alch them, or I use Orbs of Binding, which is pretty useless, so it's good to use them on maps instead of Orbs of Alchemy if you have them. Then I chaos spam the maps to make them have about 90% or more IIQ and 25% or more monster pack size, or so it has beyond mod. I reroll every bad map that I don't want to play. It depends on personal preferences or on the build type. Personally, I reroll Enfeeble, Vulnerability, Elemental Weakness, -% to resistances, no life and mana regen, and elemental and physical damage reflect. You could use no reflect sextant mod on them and also do them, but since some of the corrupted maps becomes unidentified, it would be problematic to take notes of them and track which ones are they. Some players would also reroll temporal chains, which highly lowers map clear speed, but I don't do that because it makes Valwind's prophecy corrupting Tempest last longer and it's a good prophecy to farm for magic find builds. In the next step, I val all the maps to hit 8 modded ones. The only exception are beyond mod maps, which I don't val because they are just too good to be bricked. Usually it's about 3 out of 10 maps on average, but this is just my observation. I never did any calculations to measure it precisely. Maps that didn't turn into 8 modded ones can become unidentified, but the mods on them will always remain the same. Some of them can change their mods and sometimes change to other map of the same tier or one tier higher. Some may just remain unchanged. So this is basically it. My conclusion is that it's better to start with strong normal build and run 8 modded maps and slowly upgrade to IIQ build instead of making IIQ build and struggle on easy maps until you can upgrade it to be able to do both. Good maps combined with higher player IIQ. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, if you wanna check my latest video guide of almost max possible IIQ magic find build, here's the link.